They're a good bunch of people. You know, I've had good experiences with them. And I've been farming here for close to 30 years, so.
I've had issues with them in the past, and they'll deal with it. Like they'll solve the problems.
If you're a new landowner that's never had a pipeline across your property, you want to be totally informed on what's going to happen.
Enbridge pipelines move more than 2 million barrels of petroleum products across North America every day. It would take 6,800 tanker trucks or one every 13 seconds to do the same. That fact alone makes a pipeline one of the most efficient, safe, and environmentally responsible energy transportation systems there is. It's why we build them and why we'd like you to know more about them. This program will clarify the process of building, monitoring, and maintaining the pipelines that keep us connected. It's true that a straight line is the shortest distance between 2 points. But that doesn't always make it the best pipeline route. Open communication is one of our top priorities. Enbridge holds community open houses inviting Aboriginal groups and stakeholders such as landowners and community members to learn more about our pipelines and facilities and talk about route selection. With right-of-way finalized, financial compensation is determined based on market value, construction impact, and a number of other factors. Over the course of a pipeline project, neighboring communities will experience the greatest commercial activity during the construction phase due to the large number of workers required. A key component to securing the right-of-way is ensuring the chosen pipeline route suits our environmental needs.
We have planners that come ahead and environmentalists and biologists and geologists and chemists that come ahead and look at all the potential environmental situations that we could have, and they come up with a solution, and I'm here to make sure that the plan is followed through.
Environmental monitoring takes place throughout the pipeline project.
It takes a lot of upfront planning because the main aim is to get in and get out with minimal impact to the environment and the landowners.
A well-maintained pipeline can last indefinitely, and it always starts with quality pipe. Enbridge pipe comes from quality steel pipe production mills like this one. Manufactured to both industry and exacting Enbridge specifications, the pipe undergoes a series of rigorous tests and quality checks.
We've got probably the best pipeline in the ground because of the quality control that we've got on it and all the integrity we put into it.
Third-party inspection companies ensure the final product is of high quality and meets all dimensional tolerance requirements.
Well, because of the pipe you use and the different materials you use, the engineers you have, all the people that put the effort into making this thing happen, you know you've got a good product.
Manufactured, coated, and tested under very strict guidelines, Enbridge pipe is now ready for the line. With all approvals firmly in place, construction can begin.
We're stripping the topsoil and preparing the grade for the ditch crew coming through. Emphasis is on conservation and salvage of the topsoil.
After it's graded and accessible, pipe crews lay sections of pipe along the edge of the right-of-way. With quality pipe ready on site, construction crews dig the trench. And where terrain and route plans demand it, a hydraulic bending machine bends the pipe to follow the route and fit the contours of the land. We connect more than 40 segments of pipe to build each kilometer of pipeline. And in order to safely deliver the product to the customers, that line needs to be one seamless pipe.
So the welding obviously is very important.
Welding the pipeline pipe is very exacting and can be done manually and by using automated welding techniques.
Weld and test, weld and test, and test and test.
Each weld is inspected using X-ray.
Our reason for X-raying is to make sure that there's quality product in the ground.
Or ultrasonic inspection methods.
When you heat up steel, it changes the metallurgical structure of it, so you have to maintain certain criteria so that all fits together as pipes. It all becomes one.
And following inspection, specially designed cranes lower the long sections of welded pipe.
The pipe is all welded up and on the skids. And I come along, I lower it into the ditch, and then the backfill crew finishes it off by covering up.
Subsoils are then replaced and packed.
We're putting the padding on there so it protects the pipe.
And then topsoil is replaced.
The field's left the way they were when we got in here.
But before completely restoring the right-of-way, the pipeline is first pressure tested with water.
The pressure test that we do on the lines is higher than the operating pressure that the line will be in.
We've got to do it right the first time because it makes it a lot harder if you got to do it over again.
Before crossing rivers or large bodies of water, Enbridge consults with all stakeholders, including environmental, engineering, and regulatory bodies, to determine the best crossing technique.
We've got a number of governing agencies that give permits for this type of work with a lot of conditions, and all the conditions are met meticulously.
And in every water crossing case, Enbridge further minimizes environmental impact with exhaustive environmental assessments of fish and aquatic habitat.
It involves sampling water and measuring sediments and providing feedback to construction crews. It's very proactive. It does protect the environment.
Once pipeline construction is completed, the right-of-way is restored to meet landowner agreements and regulatory agency requirements.
They're good people to deal with. They are concerned about the land, and they will compensate you if there's any problems.
Because they're rebuilt to exacting standards, pipeline right-of-ways can usually be used as they were prior to construction.
With the majority of the landowners, they are impressed and everybody is satisfied when the job is done.
Other facilities like fences or paths can also be approved for use on pipeline right-of-ways through contact with Enbridge.
We monitor the pipelines across North America. We watch the pressures and regulate the flow rates.
Effective monitoring means continuous feedback, and with our supervisory control and data acquisition, or SCADA computer system, we continuously monitor all of our pipelines from this high-tech operations center.
It allows us to run all our field facilities through the one room, so everything thousands of miles away we can monitor and control through here.
From its beginning, Enbridge has invested heavily in the safety of our pipelines. That includes pipeline monitoring, integrity management, and measurement. And to do that, Enbridge relies on expert field technicians and the best inline inspection tools on the market. These high-tech tools are used to detect even the most minute changes in the pipe. By mastering the latest ultrasonic and electromagnetic technologies, Enbridge has become an inline inspection leader among transmission pipeline companies worldwide.
We need to know exactly what's happening out in the field, precisely when it happens immediately, so we can respond and react to it appropriately.
The best leak detection system is a real-time leak detection system. That's why Enbridge created one. It's called the Materials Balance System, and it takes data from strategically located meters and sensors and calculates the volume of liquid hydrocarbons in the pipeline system. If irregularities are detected, an alarm immediately sounds. A key part of ongoing pipeline safety is prevention. By air and by land, Enbridge surveys every pipeline route regularly to help detect and avoid pipeline damaging activities.
We're looking for leaks. We're looking for people that are digging on the right-of-way that shouldn't be there. We're looking for the general condition of the right-of-way.
At Enbridge, we believe in proactive prevention. That's why we routinely analyze the liquids we transport. If corrosion elements are present, anti-corrosive chemical treatments are injected into the pipeline.
The purpose of the testing here in the lab is to maintain quality of the samples, which in turn helps maintain the quality of the pipelines.
We also periodically flush and/or clean out pipelines that are not under continuous flow to make sure internal corrosion doesn't become an issue.
This is a 48-inch cleaning tool / a cleaning pig, what we call them here. And they actually are a tight fitting tool which cleans the inside of a pipeline.
Inspection of the pipeline using advanced inspection tools provides Enbridge with the data it needs to determine which section of pipeline may need repair. When it does, we excavate, evaluate, repair, complete with a new protective coating, and replace.
Usually what we'll do is we'll sleeve it. And it's just like it's two halves of a pipe that actually fit over top of the pipe that we have in the hole. And then it's welded on the sides and around the ends.
A full pipe replacement is seldom necessary. Pipelines. From building and testing to monitoring and maintaining. When you know how they work, it's clear that pipelines are one of the safest, most efficient energy transport systems, keeping us all connected.